Throughout history, nature has tested humanity's greatest achievements in engineering and infrastructure. Sometimes we adapt, sometimes we rebuild, and sometimes all we can do is watch in awe. In this episode, we revisit 3 disasters, each captured on film, that reveal the power of nature against human progress. This is Nature vs. Infrastructure, Episode 7, Deadly Historic Disasters. September 1938. The east coast of the United States was struck by one of the deadliest hurricanes in history, the Long Island Express. With little warning, wind gusts over 120 miles per hour and storm surges more than 25 feet high battered towns across New England. Entire train lines were overturned, steel bent like paper. Homes washed away, whole communities were submerged. Bridges and seawalls, built to protect, crumbled against the water's force. More than 600 lives were lost. Nature gave no warning, no mercy. For the first time, cameras captured such devastation, letting us witness nature's raw power overwhelming human settlement. Just 1 year earlier, in May 1937, the pride of German engineering arrived in New Jersey, the Hindenburg. It was the largest airship ever built, a symbol of modern travel, bridging continents in record time.
Now lies at the Naval Air Station a twisted mass of metal. Shortly after these pictures were taken, showing the great skyliner saluting the millions watching.
Onlookers gathered in awe. This was the future of air travel.
While docking and blazed to a fiery end, taking the lives of almost half its 99.
But as it descended to land, the unthinkable happened.
From Hamburg, because of headwinds, the Zeppelin had to ride out a thunderstorm along the Jersey coast before heading for the air station.
A spark ignited the hydrogen-filled vessel.
The wind is bad and the docking is a ticklish one, but it's all a thrill for the crowd of happy passengers eager to land.
In seconds, the pride of aviation became a fireball in the sky.
Warps in, and the ground crews rush for the mooring line. In another 10 minutes or so, the great aircraft would have been...
In less than a minute, flames consumed the Hindenburg.
A roar and a burst of flame near the big tail fins turned the ship into a flaming inferno.
The crowd screamed helpless as metal rained down. "36 people lost their lives.
Passengers and crew, the fortunate among them.
The disaster was broadcast across the world, the end of an era. For many, this moment marked the collapse of the airship dream and a sobering reminder of how fragile even our most ambitious infrastructure can be.
But for the most of those trapped in the incandescent tangle, there was no hope. It's the greatest of miracles that anyone came out of the disaster alive. "7 million cubic feet of inflammable hydrogen gas blazed up in less than a minute. The hundreds of tons of fuel oil burns for an hour or more, with its dense black smoke making a pall over the tragic scene. In all the history of air disasters, this is the worst, the most terrible. Hailed as the luxury liner of the air, the Hindenburg's horrible end has shocked the entire world. The pride of the skies reaches its journey's end.
A twisted, tangled mass of seared girders and bits of blackened fabric are all that remains of the proud luxury airliner Hindenburg that lies at the Lakehurst Naval Station. The death list is now 35, with 10, including Captain Pruss, still on the critical list. With the next morning's first light, a naval inspection board headed by Captain Haynes inspects the wreckage, as others search the still smoking ruins for a possible clue that might yield a key to the mysterious disaster. The remains of the Hindenburg will not be moved until the arrival of Germany's expert, Dr. Hugo Eckener, who heads a commission that will conduct an investigation simultaneously with the Department of Commerce. German Ambassador Hans Luther was the first Reich observer to arrive, visiting the injured at the hospital in nearby Lakewood, but refusing to comment on anything connected with the disaster. As soon as is possible, the injured who can be moved are carried to ambulances for transfer to New York, 60 miles away, so as to receive everything that medical science can offer. Swathed in bandages, they may be more than thankful for their miraculous escape from the blazing inferno of the Hindenburg. Members of the crew not seriously injured were housed in the officers' mess at the naval station. 13-year-old Werner Franz, a cabin boy, is the youngest survivor who will appear before the Department of Commerce Investigation Board that calls Commander Rosendahl, head of the naval station, as first witness. But experts believe the exact cause of the greatest of air disasters will never be known. Over the Hindenburg will loom a question mark that can never be forgotten.
Rewind to April 18, 1906. San Francisco stood as one of America's fastest growing cities, a monument to modern progress. Then the ground shook. A magnitude 7.9 earthquake ripped through the city. Buildings swayed, and in seconds the proud skyline collapsed. In under a minute, infrastructure crumbled, buildings collapsed, gas lines burst into flames, wooden homes ignited. The city was a tinderbox, and fire spread faster than people could flee. Fires raged for days. Water mains were broken. Firefighters had no way to fight the flames. More than 80% of the city was destroyed. Street after street lay in ruins, nothing left but rubble. Panoramas like this showed the world a modern city reduced to ashes. Families slept in parks and open fields, survivors among smouldering ruins. And yet, even in ruins, the city's people carried on, evidence of both nature's devastation and human resilience. The Long Island Express hurricane, the Hindenburg explosion, the San Francisco earthquake, 3 moments in history, 3 reminders that nature cannot be easily conquered. These disasters remind us that progress can be erased in seconds. Our bridges, our cities, our machines, all of them must answer to the forces of the natural world. This is nature versus infrastructure. Please drop a like on this video and subscribe for more content as we continue to explore the epic battles between nature and human creation.